Hey y'all, it's Denise Nicole Upshaw. Yeah, I'm the little sis, but I've been giving Kemba a run for her money since the 99 and the 2000s. Hey y'all, and welcome back to Soul Sisters Sundays. We just finished wrapping our episode 7 with Mika McCants.
Mhm.
And that was so inspirational, wasn't it?
Right.
Like this entrepreneur, she's doing it, she's global, and
Mhm.
she's bringing all that she's finding from around the world to her boutique.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts, Kimba?
Lucky number seven, right? I mean, if
Mm.
seven is the luck number, lucky number seven. I was glad to have her on. Again, I've been seeing those ties. Interesting enough, back like 2 years ago, when I
Uh-huh.
first started seeing the ties being tied different ways,
Yeah.
I did my granddaughters, right? I did for her first day of school, and I kind of had it twisted up and everything. I'll have to show a picture. We'll post a picture at the end of this.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
And it's so funny how far it's evolved, right? Because now it's super duper fancy. That wasn't my original thought when I seen it a couple of years ago. It was actually somewhere I seen on Pinterest and I tried it. And now just seeing it take off. I mean, I think she was wearing that tie
Yes.
as, like just the perfect new accessory. Why not?
Yes. And for those of you who missed that episode, we will link it at the end of this video. You'll be able to check it out. But I loved that tie. The whole ensemble I really liked because it's a little casual and it's chic. So it's
Mm-hmm.
it's like the casually chic, which I really go for. However, what you touched on with her about her entrepreneurial spirit
Mm-hmm.
is something that really resonates with me. And I think even just where women who are, 30 and up are beginning to shift toward, which is
Yeah.
business ownership.
Mm-hmm.
People want to create their own workspaces. They
Mm-hmm.
want to chase their own dreams. They want to invest their talents into their own products.
Mm-hmm.
And I can absolutely appreciate, her saying like, God did it.
Right.
I can't take any of the credit for that. God did it. He put me into the position to where, I had a six-figure job, but my calling was to my business, and he
Yeah.
made it happen in a way that I had to pursue it. And
Yes.
I can really appreciate that.
Yeah, to God be the glory,
Yeah.
Um, and again, you and I, we were recently talking about knowing the assignment. And so
Yes.
for her to know the assignment and just to kind of take it on, if that's the styling, if that's, whatever the persona that needs to come with it, if that's
Yeah.
jumping into the business and tripling the revenue, like all of that stuff, you have to know your purpose. And we all have a purpose. And sometimes it just takes a little bit longer to tap into it. And that's okay because it's
Yeah.
still right on time. So I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed hearing
Being on time for
that.
sure. What styling tip really stuck out to you, or something that you maybe already do?
So let me see. What I liked is when she said that there was nothing simple in the store, right? Because we know I'm simple. But when she said there's nothing simple in there, and actually I have a jacket from her store, and
Oh,
it's a blazer, so it's part of that blazer material
yeah.
and denim, and it's kind of like patchwork, and I really like that. But when she said always have a necklace on hand,
Mm,
as you can see, like I have on the big earrings and I don't have a necklace on because sometimes for me, I think that takes away. You got to have one or the
right.
other. And sometimes if I have on, like a bigger necklace, I might have
Mhm.
on, just some drop earrings or some small earrings like you have on right now.
Yeah.
And so I think just kind of knowing the difference when to add and when to take away, like is super important. So,
Right. Building on that idea, when we talked about how to shift from the day you being in the office, having these corporate professional meetings
hmm
to going out at night. Maybe you have a date, maybe you
hmm
have a girls' outing after work, and how
hmm
to just elevate the look from a more corporate look to a more outing type of look. And when she mentioned to just shift like earrings around
hmm
and have some big hoops on deck, I really appreciated that because it's simple. You could throw those extra hoops in your purse or even just keep some in the office, in your drawer, and you're ready to go. You have an extra pair of pumps, or even if you keep on whatever shoes you have,
Mhm.
just jazzing it up a little bit with the pop of color or the hoop earrings. I still want to know what London meant about what people say when they have on the bigger the hoop, the what. But yeah, I have the hoops and all the colors and all that. And so I think I'm gonna definitely try that. I do like the pop of color. We talked about that last week.
Mhm. Mhm.
And the color definitely gives us a chance to express ourselves. So yeah, I think it was good. In general, how are we feeling about the direction of our podcast? Like we're getting some good rave reviews, right? Tell me what your thoughts are.
So it's funny because a person of four actually asked if they had missed this particular episode. She said that she has a following spoiled brats. And
Mhm.
clearly, some of those individuals that were asking me about it were some spoiled brats. And so I think that that was kind of cool. I think that I'm getting more feedback, from our viewers, those that have just been consistent in watching us. And they're cheering us on. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone that's cheering us on. Thank you for everyone that's popping in and out, but still decide to come and pop back in again. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love that. And we have viewers who are watching us for the first time who are like, okay, I'm really feeling this energy. I like the vibe. They're subscribing. So make sure, too, if you're a first time viewer,
Mhm.
that you subscribe. And then other feedback that I've gotten, I have a sister, Linda, who says, I don't have any. She's in her 60s and she's like, I have no style whatsoever, but I just love watching you guys. So that feels good too. Hey, Linda. So that feels good to know that we do have people who just, they may not adopt any of the fashion techniques that we're
Mhm.
talking about for this month.
Mhm.
Next month, they may be more engaged and have some thoughts about our topic for next. Do we want to reveal our topic for next month?
Not yet. Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet. Okay. So we may have some more interest in that. But yeah, I've gotten lots of reviews from that. Just people and and people loving us, like our relationship coming together, loving like how we feed off of each other, loving how we embrace one another's differences and similarities. Like it's been really great. And on a personal note, I have truly enjoyed this experience with you. People see us on camera in front of the screen.
Yeah.
We started this Soul Sister Sunday to give you guys a little bit of hint behind the scenes,
Mhm.
but behind the scenes, which is not being filmed, it's just as enriching and loving, and the energy is just as high vibrational. I just wanted to give that little bit of thought.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
super enjoying it. Me myself, I'm really enjoying it. I look forward, to our recording sessions. I look forward to the actual drops. So for people that don't know or couldn't imagine, I'm just like one of the loyal viewers myself. Like I'm just, sometimes we just kind of set it and forget it, and so when it pops up on my phone, the notification, I'm like, oh, let me do this right now. Let me go look as if I wasn't there. I was there, but I
Right.
enjoy watching it as if I wasn't there, and I continue to take away gems from it from every episode. If it's on the Up and Up, or
Hmm.
if it's Soul Sister Sundays, I've just really been enjoying this, and so it's nobody else I would
Awesome.
rather do it with than you and the guys.
Well, then, guys, we appreciate you all watching. We appreciate you staying tuned, your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. We don't have to tell you guys to do that thing. Do the things that you do.
Hmm.
And thank you for being a part of our tribe and just staying connected. So,
Yes.
on that note, we thank you. Remember to stay in the light, y'all, and keep it on the up and up.